Hey, I'm back with a car video. Oh, I forgot my introduction. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman from the Jewish Executive Learning Network. I'm back with a car video because it's one of those days, one of those weeks where you got to grab every moment where you can to record the content. It could be at the drugstore, it could be at the parking lot, just having dropped off your white shirts by the nice dry cleaner. A question I want to address in today's video is a simple one. I received it from a person who's a subscriber to this YouTube channel, somebody who follows me on Instagram, somebody who's connected to me on Facebook, and that person is writing to me from Montreal, and the person writes and says, simple question: how do you keep your inspiration alive? The person is asking specifically in one way, and that is, they're coming from a perspective, they were saying how it's like, we're in a month, the Jewish month right now is called Mar Cheshvan. Mar Cheshvan, there are no Jewish holidays, so how do you bridge the inspiration I felt from the high holiday season to next month, Kislev, when you have the holiday of Hanukkah? And how do you keep that inspiration going and alive when you don't have a holiday to plug into and boost into? And really, the person is asking, they're pretty much saying a general question: how do you keep inspiration alive from those moments which you really feel filled up with it? How do you bridge the gap between big inspiration time and big inspiration time to keep it alive and real? So there's a lot of Torah I could tell you over here, but I'll share with you two quick ideas. Number one, just in a parking lot, just people kind of looking what's going on over here. Two quick ideas. Idea number one is something that I saw in the writings of the Sfas Emes. Sfas Emes says, there's a verse in the book of Shmos, in the book of Exodus, and the pasuk says, the verse talks about the three holidays in which a Jewish people would be Oile Regel, that every Jewish man in the times of the temple had to go to Yerushalayim for three holidays: Chag HaSukkos, Chag HaShavuos, right? The holiday of Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot. Those three big holidays, everybody had to be Oile Regel to ascend by foot and go to Jerusalem. And the verse says over there, Shalosh Pa'amim, 3 times a year, that this is what we had to do. Shalosh Pa'amim, 3 times. Shalosh Pa'amim. More Israeli types would say. So what does it mean, Shalosh Pa'amim, 3 times? So Sfas Emes says the word Pa'amim, times, 3 times, Pa'amim, times, is conjugate to the word Pa'amain. Pa'amain means a bell in Hebrew. Pa'amim and Pa'amain, a bell. So what's a bell? So if you know how a bell works, a bell has that little, it's like a little cup part thing, and then there's the dangly little piece inside that they call, I think it's technically called a clapper. And that's the part that rings around and makes the noise that reverberates, right? So what happens is that Shalosh Pa'amim, 3 times, says Sfas Emes, is, why is it Pa'amim? It's a clue here that what does it have to do with a bell? The holidays, it's a bell. So he says that the way you're supposed to hit the holidays and do them and live them and experience them, it's like a bell. You're supposed to do so much and get so much and be so into it and absorbed in it at the time of inspiration that it's like a bell, that it continues to reverberate. After you shake a bell, even if you're not shaking it, says Sfas Emes, the little clapper piece inside is still going ring, 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 ring. I know, because it's annoying. We used to have one in the house. The kids would play with it, and I had to take it away. It was driving me crazy. But that's how a bell works. Sfas Emes says it. I'm telling you also. That's how it works, and that's how he says we're supposed to do the holidays. So tip number one to keep your inspiration alive is, whether it's from a holiday or a different inspiring event, get totally immersed in it in such a way that when you step away from it, you'll see that it continues to reverberate and you'll feel it. The more that you put your heart and effort into milking as much as you can out of the holiday or the other inspiring event when you had it, you'll find to that extent it continues to reverberate afterwards. That's number one. Number two, the second thing I can tell you very briefly is that when a person experiences an inspiring event, a Jewish holiday or otherwise, you have to find concrete, tangible ways to make that holiday or that inspiring event real for you. To just say, oh, I felt inspired, I felt something, that's great. But I have an expression, maybe I'll make a video on this one day by this title, called put your feet in the concrete. Now, what does that mean? I'm not saying if you see construction workers over there making some a new sidewalk, hey, go put your feet in the concrete when they're not looking and go leave an impression. No, that's not what I'm talking about. When I say put your feet in the concrete, I mean something concrete, real. In Hebrew, we'd say lamaisa, something tangible. Don't just be, ew, I'm inspired. Very nice, you're inspired, big deal. To be inspired, you don't need that much more than a pulse. Any human being pretty much could be inspired. Pretty much, okay? So to be inspired is not a big deal. And you're inspired, a holiday, this, that, big deal. That's great, that's nice. But put your feet in the concrete. Not just get everything you can out of that holiday when that inspiring moment comes, or that event, or whatever it is, but find concrete, tangible ways in a daily basis to memorialize that. Something you took upon yourself, a commitment, something that in order for you to make it feel real, and you take it with you. Anyway, hope that video was helpful to you. Thank you to my subscriber, follower, and internet stalker in a good kosher way for submitting the question from Montreal. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. If you like this video, I ask two things of you. Number one, please share it with somebody else. The link, hit the share button or something else. Let other people learn some good Torah. Number one. Number two, please subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking on the little red button if you haven't, so I can continue to give you good Torah. We will see you the next time. Bye.